Hey guys, Rick Stone here from Stoney Acres Gardening. Welcome to my channel. Did you know that it is time to start thinking about your fall and winter garden? That's right, I know it feels early, but August is when we are really needing to get serious about what we're going to be planting for our fall and winter gardens. Many of you will need to be planting during the month of August. In fact, the calculation for when you should be planting most of your fall and winter crops is about 8 weeks before your first frost date. So if your garden is anything like mine, my first frost date is October 1st. That means about August 1st, I need to start sowing seeds in my garden for my fall crops. So I wanted to announce that this year, again, we have partnered with Trueleaf Marketplace to bring you a fall and winter seed collection. I'm really excited about this because this is such a great deal for gardeners. So I went through and hand selected my favorite varieties of fall and winter seeds, and we put them together in this collection that is actually very inexpensive. So you get 14 packages of seeds for a little bit less than $17, which is a great price for what you're going to be getting in this collection. So let's open this guy up and go through what we actually have in this collection this year. So let's start out with some root crops. First on the list is some radishes. So we've got some cherry bell radishes that are going to be great for growing this time of year. We've got some beets, the Detroit dark red beets. We have little finger carrots, which are my favorite fall carrots because in the fall we have declining sunlight, and so carrots don't thrive as well in the fall, and so it's a little bit better to choose varieties that are smaller and quicker growing. They seem to do better in the fall, and so little finger, my favorite by far for that. And then we have a turnip as well, which is the Hikuri turnip, which is a great turnip that does really well in the winter. And so there's your root crops that you can grow from this collection. And then we have 10 different leafy greens, and let me kind of just run through those. We've got some corn salad, which is also called mosh, a great fall and winter crop there. We've got slow boat arugula. We've got some Lasiano kale, which is going to be a very hardy variety of kale for you to grow this time of year. We've got a rainbow mix of Swiss chard, and Swiss chard is another one that is very hardy and does well in the fall and into the winter. Two different varieties of lettuce for you. We've got Winter Density, which is a romaine type lettuce that is specifically bred to be tolerant for the cold temperatures, and it's going to do really well in the fall and winter. And then we have my favorite leaf lettuce for fall and winter, which is black-seeded Simpson. Those are both going to be great selections for you. A couple of Asian greens. We've got tatsoi, which is a very hardy crop that's going to probably last for most of you all the way through the winter if you've got a hoop house or a cold frame. We also have some pak choi, which is a really good thing to grow this time of year. It does a lot better. It bolts slower, often doesn't bolt at all in the fall, and so it's a great solution for you for your fall garden. We have some mustard. This is Mizuna mustard, which is another great hardy crop that you can grow this time of year. And then last but not least, my favorite, which is Bloomsdale long-standing spinach. This one is just a great choice for you to grow this time of year. A planting sometime in August is probably going to last you all the way up until possibly May if you protect it with a hoop house or a cold frame. And so great solution for you to grow this time of year. So there you go. That is our seed collection for this year, and we would love to have you go and pick that up. It's a great, easy way for you to get access to a bunch of seeds quickly to plant this time of year. All of these can be direct sown in the garden, or if you don't have space right now in your garden, you can also start most of them indoors as well. You don't want to start the root crops indoors, but all of the leafy greens could be started indoors and then transplanted out a little bit later when you've got a little more space in your garden, okay? All right, so there's a link down in the description of this video to click on to go buy this collection. It's just under $17 this year, and I think you are going to love it. So go check it out. Click on the link down in the description. That's all I have for you for today. Everybody have a great day. Happy gardening.